There's a reason why you have today off versus Malcolm X's birthday or Fred Hampton's birthday. There is a reason why they chose to honor Dr. Martin Luther King versus a lot of other civil rights heroes that we had. Okay? Now, I don't have to get into the reasons why. I think we all know basically that it was kind of two different stances on a situation. Now, we also have our current climate and what's happening right now with these ICE raids and things like that, and people not understanding why black people haven't showed up to be on the front lines. It because in a general sense, it's never rewarded when black people show up. Okay? Because all y'all want to do is talk about us being out in the streets and marching. If you think back to what they taught us in history class, hopefully we're taught in history class, is that in the 1950s, when they did this Montgomery boycott of the buses, it wasn't the marching that got them to fold and start to rethink their decisions. It was the absence of black people showing up for their jobs, for their work, for whatever. It was the absence that was noted, not the marching. As a matter of fact, those black people withhold their labor from those folks for like 380 days or 381 days. They withheld their labor until they folded. Okay? They had to fold, they had to make them fold because they needed them, not because they yielded to the marching. And to even have the audacity to ask a group of people why they aren't showing up while they're still currently bleeding is asinine. You know why we're not showing up. We are still grieving. We still have wounds that we have to deal with. We still have to walk around in this skin every day. Now we have a new group of newly emboldened people who wish we would go out there so they can have a reason to escalate shit. And yes, black people as a people, we tend to be the moral high ground, right? From all of that religion that y'all done pumped into our communities. We tend to want to be the bigger people. We tend to want to help everybody else, but we cannot always be the moral shield for everybody else. So if you consider yourself an ally, but yet you still waiting on a leader to come and lead the charge, then you missed the whole lesson from the 50s actually. You might want to go read that over again cuz you're failing that part of the test. The power is in the collective refusing to be a part of injustices. Okay? And that's what we're doing. We are refusing to participate in all of it, from spending to being out in it. We're just refusing. It's an out and out refusal.